The principles of universal design. The term universal design was proposed in 1985 by architect Ronald Mace, 1941 to 1998, to denote the design of spaces, environments, and objects that are accessible to the greatest number of people without the need for special adaptations, modifications, or aids. Subsequently, the term was also applied in other areas, such as learning, indicating an inclusive and user-friendly approach to knowledge. This design model for learning is based on flexibility in objectives, methods, materials, and assessments that enable the educators to meet the diverse needs of learners. There are 3 principles underlying this model. 1. Provide multiple means of representation, the what of learning. Pupils differ in the way they perceive information, and each has his or her own learning style. Some pupils, for example, can understand information better through audio and video than through written text. It is therefore essential to present content using different communication channels and codes. Some examples of practical application of this principle are using visual symbols as well as images, graphics, and diagrams to represent main concepts. WALA accessibility standards, NEMA, STASI, and etc. when creating digital texts. Pay particular attention to the contrast between the background and the text or image, as well as the colors used, bearing in mind that each of these has a meaning. 2. Provide multiple means of action and expression, the how of learning. Learners differ in the way they express their knowledge and experiences. Some prefer oral to written forms of expression, so it is essential to ensure access to a wide range of media and combine learners in the acquisition of appropriate and effective expressive strategies. Some examples of practical application of this principle are providing speech characters, grammar characters, and word compilation programs, providing graphic organizers and templates for data collection and information organization, teaching students to use web applications, example, wikis, animations, and presentations. 3. Provide multiple means of involvement, the way of learning. Students also differ in the way they are involved in the learning process. Cultivating the emotional and motivational sphere related to the learning process is crucial because each student has a different cultural background and aptitudes. Moreover, some students prefer to work alone, while others in groups. Therefore, it is crucial, in order to reduce and eliminate barriers, to provide different ways of actively involving students in the learning process. Some examples of practical application of this principle are providing tasks that allow active participation, exploration, and experimentation, differentiating the degree of difficulty or complexity with the task can be completed, providing tasks that encourage the use of imagination, solve problems, or the interpretation of ideas in the personal and creative way. In conclusion, applying the principle of universal design for learning education allows you to personalize the learning process, ensure accessibility and inclusion, and last but not least, remove or reduce barriers to accessing information.